I like dark humor. Actually, I'll laugh at anything, even if it's super offensive, as long as the joke is well constructed. It's only if the humor is awkward or forced that I find a joke not funny. But a few weeks ago, I was blocked off of Facebook for a few days for posting this. Dark humor is like a child with cancer. It never gets old. Someone saw this and totally lost their shit. She was all, "I've had cancer and you have no idea how much it sucks. How dare you joke about this while families are in pain? Blah, blah, blah." It's like, dude, chill. It's just a fucking joke. Make jokes about my epilepsy. See whether I pitch a fit. If you can't laugh at yourself, the rest of the world will do it for you. A friend of mine was just diagnosed with cancer and she flat out said that she's gonna make jokes about having it. Sorry, not sorry. She's awesome. And it did get me start thinking about why we laugh, about humor in general. Why are things funny? And it got me thinking about my favorite book, Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert Heinlein. He talks about this very subject, and I realized that he's right. We laugh when it hurts. We laugh at pain. I know. Some of you are already typing furious objections because laughter feels good, right? It's totally counterintuitive. But think about it for a moment first. What kinds of things do we use to induce laughter? Like I said, I like a joke to be well constructed, and the Three Stooges are just three guys beating on each other. Kinda juvenile for my tastes. But slapstick, by its very nature, is laughing at other people's pain, much the same way people just eat up videos on YouTube of guys getting hit in the nuts. Practical jokes. We're laughing at people getting duped or punked. How many sitcoms have as their main premise someone who gets in trouble because of naivete or extreme overconfidence? How do we act to puns and wordplay? We say things like, "Oh, that was awful," or "that hurt," and yet we're laughing. Or bloopers videos. Watching someone messing up is funny. What's the one joke that everybody knows? Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Now, probably only 5-year-olds are going to find that funny, but what is the humor here? What's intended? It's a play on expectations. Most jokes have some clever little twist to them. Why is Hitler like a jockstrap? One's a dictator, the other's a dictator. Waka, waka, waka. And with "Why did the chicken cross the road?" we're expecting the same thing. So the joke is to state the obvious. Why does anybody cross a road? Duh. In fact, there is an implied "you dumbass" at the end of it. Like, how could anybody not know that? The entire joke is making fun of the listener, and they laugh because, "Oh, you got me." It's a minor sting, but it is a sting. They're being made fun of, which hurts a little, so they laugh. And that's the appeal of dark humor. We're not being assholes. We're empathizing. Even if it's only peripheral to the point of the joke, there is a certain amount of knowing how much that sucks, of understanding it, and joking makes it hurt less. It's like Heinlein said in Stranger in a Strange Land. The book is about someone who was raised by Martians and then brought to Earth and his journey to understanding humanity. And he finally figures it out. He says, "I found out why people laugh. They laugh because it hurts so much, because it's the only thing that'll make it stop hurting. I had been told that a funny thing is a thing of goodness. It isn't. Not ever is it funny to the person it happens to, like that sheriff without his pants. The goodness is in the laughing itself. I grok it as a bravery and a sharing against pain and sorrow and defeat." Someone else reminded me of part of the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Our laugh can be a very powerful thing. Why, sometimes in life, it's the only weapon we have.
So the next time someone makes a joke about something horrible, like school shootings maybe, why is everyone so worried about mass shootings? What about the increasing threat of volume shootings? Oh, people hated me for posting that one on Facebook. If you find yourself wanting to furiously post that that's not funny, or it's too soon, or you can't joke about that, stop for a moment and think about what these people are actually doing. Or listen to the words of the master, George Carlin.
Sometimes they'll say, "Well, you can talk about something, but you can't joke about it." Say you can't joke about something because it's not funny. Comedians run into that shit all the time. Like rape. They'll say, "You can't joke about rape. Rape's not funny." I say, "Fuck you. I think it's hilarious. How do you like that?" Give you an example. You ever see a news story like this in the paper? Every now and then you run into a story that says some guy broke into a house, stole a lot of things, and while he was in there, he raped an 81-year-old woman. And I'm thinking to myself, why? What the fuck kind of a social life does this guy have?
I like dark humor not because it hurts someone, but because it makes what hurts not so bad anymore. It makes it bearable. I've got some brain surgery coming up soon. Might cure my epilepsy, but it's fucking terrifying. A few jokes about it might help. What's the hardest part of a vegetable to eat? The wheelchair! Okay, to be fair, yes, this isn't universal. Some jokes are deliberately cruel, meant to hurt. But still, don't go postal when someone makes light of something horrible. They're not being mean. Not really. Don't take away the only thing they have to make it less hurtful. You're still here? It's over. Rate the video, subscribe, and close the window. Go.